We make the strings.
What's up, guys? You like my new chin? Anyhow, yesterday I got my 2 wisdom teeth taken out on the bottom. So like basically both of these were just they're like kind of pointed forward, and so yeah. Anyhow, the 23rd is my birthday, so then I'll be 26, and I'll be off of my parents' health insurance, dental insurance, all that stuff. So I figured, you know, while I'm here and it's there, I might as well use it. So since I'm self-employed, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do for health insurance. So if you guys have any reasonably priced options, let me know. I mean, honestly, I haven't really even been to the doctor since like my physical to get into high school. I think I went to the emergency room once when I was pretty sick and I had like a super high fever. Other than that, that's the last time I did that, and that was in high school as well. So I've been out for, was it 6 or 7 years? It's been a long time. So anyhow, the agenda for today, I'm not really supposed to be picking up heavy things or bending down, and you know, look what I just did. So probably shouldn't be doing that, because I guess you could get like a dry socket, basically like pop out like the clot that's in there. And I actually had to go to a surgeon where they, you know, they put me fully under just because it was so close to a nerve down there, and I don't know, my jaw feels a little bit tingly on the bottom, but yeah, all hopped up on ibuprofen trying to keep the swelling down. But it's definitely kind of feel it. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be talking a whole lot, but anyhow, the agenda for today. This is a spare open S14 differential. This is the 350Z or the G35 differential that I got at the Junkyard. This is 4.08 gear ratio. This is a 3.34 or something like that, since it was out of an automatic G35 coupe. No limited slip. So the plan is I'm going to go ahead and pop off the axles just so they're not in the way. And then pull the covers off of both of these, and I'm going to weld them both. So the reason, just in case I don't like the gear ratio in here, I know I could get away with using the gear ratio in here. So the plan is basically to just have 2. So I'll go ahead and put this in the car, so I like it. There is 2 drift events this weekend, which is today's the 16th, the 18th and 19th. Basically the 18th is the Southwest Drift Pro-Am. They start in Vegas. I think they come here to Colorado, and I think there's another round in Phoenix. There's only 3 of those this season, but it's like the Formula Drift licensing Pro-Am series for our region, I guess. So anyhow, we'll be on PPIR, which is the big bank. So last year when I did that event, I was basically entering the bank in 4th and then downshift to 3rd, and it was rev limiter the rest of the way with the 4.08. So this with the 3.34, I'm hoping that I should be able to just leave it in 3rd the whole time, and it should just be buttery smooth, or still be able to enter in 4th a little bit faster, still drop down to 3rd but not be rev limiter so much. Worst case scenario, I have to swap out the diffs at the track. So I did get some those eccentric bushings or whatever to adapt it to it. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull the drain plugs on them, let them drain for a little bit, and then kind of blast them out with some diesel. Basically, I'll go ahead and I'll put some diesel fuel in like one of those pressurized bottles right there. That just saves me a little bit on brake clean, since it's more of a solvent, or it's kind of a solvent as well, so it'll kind of break down a lot of the oil. And then I'll hit it with some brake clean and then kind of torch it, burn out all the crap, and then probably TIG weld them both. So that's the plan, at least. We'll see how far I get. I got these things up on the bench, and if you guys seen me grinding some stuff, that's because I was making these little plates right here. And basically what that does, it just kind of goes right in there, give you something to kind of weld all these teeth to. I do like TIG welding these things when I can, just because it makes it a lot easier. or there's not a bunch of slag and splatter and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna fire up this old Amazon special and get some welding here. Before, I'm gonna kind of preheat it too. That kind of helps to get a little bit of like the grease and not grease, the gear oil away from it. Kind of burns it off so that it's not penetrating into the weld either. Alright, so got both of the diffs all TIG welded up. Not necessarily like the prettiest looking things, but basically I didn't really add any filler rod at all. And basically what I was using is just kind of these gears. You just kind of melt them down and then you kind of create like a little horseshoe and then you just kind of drag it up in between. Try to melt all the corners together really well, and then that little plate in the center kind of helps out too. So yeah, this is the 240 diff, this is the 350Z diff. And yeah, I was looking at it, it almost looked like the covers would bolt up, but I think these holes are a little bit different. This one's a little bit shorter than it is right there. So, yeah. Anyhow, I have this aluminum dirt bike ramp that was welded kind of crappy, you know, from the factory or whatever, so I'm going to go ahead and try to fix it. This is my dad's spare one, and he said I could have it if I could just weld it up. So I'm going to go, it's like bent right here, and then it's broken right there, and then it broke right here. So I should be able to hopefully weld it back up. Alright, so that took a little bit longer than I expected. I initially just tried to weld it on here, and then they were just kind of crooked and bent and stuff, so I went ahead and I welded it, it broke off, and then I was like, okay, well then I went ahead and like ground it all down and made sure that everything was tight and aligned on both sides. So yeah, now it's good to go. I also bent down this little thing, but yeah, now I have my own dirt bike ramp. I could give my dad back his. So I'm going to clean up this mess right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and put some RTV on this this cover right here, and get this one all ready to go for tomorrow. Alright, so I went ahead and I got this cover for the 350Z diff all RTV'd on there. Basically I just snugged it up just like really lightly, just kind of so it oozed out, but not like fully torqued it. And I'm going to let this stuff sit up overnight, come back tomorrow. I like to leave the lower drain pan or the drain bolt open too, so that way it has a little bit of air so that it could, you know, dry some of that stuff on the inside as well, or else it'll never get hard. Yeah. The other thing I did was I went ahead and pulled out these diff bushings. You can see pretty much the key, or what I did is I just used the drill and a hole saw bit to basically go around it, and you basically cut the big rubber chunk out of it, and or the metal chunk with the rubber around it. So once that's cut out, then you could basically take your Sawzall and kind of cut it. You end up cutting a little bit into the, you know, the housing, but this is like a huge, you know, super thick cast iron part, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. But that's really the only way to get these out without, you know, driving yourself insane. I mean, people say you gotta like burn them or do that, which it doesn't really do you any good. Pretty much you just have to get it cut all the way in, and then it pretty much you could almost press it out by hand, you know, or a couple light taps with a hammer. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it for tonight. I'll be back here tomorrow, probably bring my trailer, and I gotta mount some tires, gotta mount the tire rack in it, unload the car, push it in here. I did want to do the diff on the, you know, on the lift obviously, but you know, it's occupied right now, so I'll probably end up doing it on the ground. Like I said, I'm not really supposed to be lifting heavy things or struggling or doing any of that, but I just have too much stuff to do before this event this weekend. So it is Saturday, like I said, Saturday is the Pro-Am, and then Sunday is the Drift Colorado. So we'll be back tomorrow. Isn't this just the cutest baby you've ever did see? She just woke up from a nap. She's got that like, I just woke up from a nap face. Bye. She's already started talking back to her mom.
That's not nice, baby. She just ripped that out.
That's crazy. Crazy baby. Yeah, this baby could walk all the way down the hall. Well, she pretty much just walks everywhere and she doesn't even fall. You're so crazy. Hey, are you gonna come get me? Are you gonna come get me? Look at those teeth. At least you don't look like a chipmunk like your daddy, huh? Are you gonna get me? Are you gonna get me?
Wow. Did you cry?
That's good. Dolly's like, I don't get no attention no more. Aww. Alright guys, so the plan is today I'm gonna go ahead and hook up my trailer, fire up Big Dirty, and take it down to the shop, unload my drift car, hopefully pull it inside, and then get that friggin' 350Z diff installed, hopefully. Drift car inside, and I'm surprised it actually pulled in here under its own power. But I want to show them how it sounds. What happened to it?
Went kaboom. It's not terrible.
I mean, it's pretty loud in here.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably feeling it though too, not just hearing it.
It's loud. Bad. Poor diff. I mean, this thing did survive like 5 years of drifting and abuse and LS1s and 6 liters and nitrous and boost and 1Js and stuff.
The diff survived longer than engines.
Well, this engine's been alive for what, 25 years probably?
Yeah, but you went through like 3 LSs with it.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of LSs in and out here. Bless you.
How you doing, Ronnie?
Good. How you doing, Tyler?
Good.
What do you think of that new camera rig?
I mean, yeah, it's not bad. If you wouldn't walk around like this. I mean, it's walking around right here, and we got this over here, this right here, this right here. Doing that number.
Did you show him the belly, Ty?
Oh, the belly of the beast. The belly of the beast. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Alright, so I got Ty, the heavy hitter, here today. He's helping me yank out this diff. Right, Ty?
Yeah.
So the doctors told me I shouldn't be lifting heavy things, you know what I mean? I only lifted those diffs on and off the tables like twice yesterday, so that's not bad. Yeah. So anyhow, Ty is pulling the CV axle bolts out right now. And then need to pull out the drive shaft. I already disconnected this back section of the exhaust. And then we gotta get the big dog Milwaukee here at the 36 on this little, this big nut right here. So we could actually get that out, so we'll see. Ooh.
Just like that, man.
That's the big dog right there. How are you getting dirty?
Yeah, this one's even tight.
Yeah, that side always comes a little bit loose.
It's got a bunch of grease on it too.
So, and I have the bushings in the freezer right now, getting a little bit chilly. So, I don't know. We'll see how she goes. This, I definitely don't think we're breaking any records here for swapping diffs, but we should.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, I was gonna say we should have almost done like a practice thing to like see how long it would take to actually swap a diff if we were trying to, but I don't know. It'll probably be alright. Sucks not doing it on the lift, but it's not that bad, so. Alright, so we got this old guy out of here. This guy's a trooper. Seriously, 5 years. And you can hear it kind of clunking up and making some weird noises, but I mean, it powered my car out of the trailer too and into the shop. So yeah, this guy's been a trooper. Now onto this this rusty 350Z Diff. I'll probably blast a little bit of paint on it before I throw it in there. But I guess let me go grab those bushings. I'll show you what we have to do for the bushings. All right, so these are the Maverick Motorsports diff conversion bushings, and basically they go up from the bottom in here like that. So since these ears right here are a little bit wider, they it basically kind of like an eccentric bolt or whatever, kind of just offsets it so it'll actually bolt up into the car. So yeah, those will pretty much just go like that. And then for the rear, since this only has one stub, it gets installed at the 6 o'clock position, basically just straight down. And what we'll have to do is we actually have to get in the car, and there's like this rubber bushing right there. We have to pound that out. I'm assuming we have to pound it out, and then this will go just right up in there. Hopefully it fits. Looks like it might. I don't know. Might have to hammer this a little bit more, but yeah, not too bad. Oh, and the other thing we need to do is re-drill the drive shaft or the pinion flange. So you can see right here, this is a little bit smaller than the 350Z. The 350Z one is a lot bigger. So basically what you do, the center flange right in here is the same. So what we'll do is we'll just hook up the drive shaft to this, rotate it so it's right there in the center, and then just re-drill basically a separate bolt pattern for it. Oh shit.
You know, on the bottom, not too bad.
Yeah, that's nice. Mark.
Bust them off. Oh, buddy, you turned it the wrong way on me. Yeah, sure. 32, he said.
Yeah, but it's always a 32. Come on.
No, the 240 ones is 36. And that one's wrong too.
Inch and a quarter?
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, it's
Yeah, bro, you didn't read the comments?
It said it's not a SEMA Supra.
Yeah, it said
What is a SEMA Supra?
they said the build quality wasn't good.
Is it? Oh, because it needs to have an engine in there that's not connected to an all-wheel drive differential, and it have a turbo on there that's just sitting on a manifold and doesn't run or anything. Would that be a? Just put the 2J in there, Trevor. Just put the Gen 2 turbo on there. Don't have any drivetrain.
I'll leave the crank out of it too.
Yeah, leave the crank out of it, and then it'll be a SEMA Supra. Not a SEMA Supra. People are alright.
Trevor?
Where do the homies get paid to come help?
They gotta work on their shit here. How about that?
Oh, dang. Dave must give you a lot of help then.
Like you used to.
Yeah, we fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
A male Trevor fighting the sway bar. He tries to sneak up and finagle it into position, but the sway bar has great defenses. The male Trevor abandons the attack as the sway bar wins again.
Why are you doing that?
Get the jack out.
Just on one side? Make sure the jack going on the back side?
Yeah, but we used it off the diff because it was taller.
Okay, alright.
So we like jacked it twice. I don't know what that is.
You hear it?
What's that?
We don't know. It's rubbing or something. It's. It's a, yeah. Do that tricep workout, bud.
Swap.
If you guys don't have time to go to the gym but need to work on your car, just get you a jack and do tricep pushdowns.
You could sit on the ground, you could row it out.
Yeah. You could curl your wheels when you take them on and off. That way it takes off. It's bouncing. See how it's bouncing? Yeah, because this is better. So if this was a normal Trevor, you'd be the night before a drift event.
Yeah, today. Now it's 2 days.
2 days before.
Actually, I would have been welding the diff the night before the drift event.
And then trying to put it in. And then, or you would have been installing a 1JZ overnight before a drift event.
Yeah.
Like right here, huh? Check this video right here. Check that video right there. 1JZ overnight. Old Trevor.
That was a good video.
Actually, what got was like one of your most viewed videos for a long time. You guys want to see Trevor put a 1J in overnight? For all you newbies.
Technically, it was like in there that night, and it was like at an event 3 days later, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
But the magic of the internet, bud.
Yeah. Right.
You can do a whole car restoration in 7 days. Huh. Yeah, when you stretch it, put it on. And then 5 minutes later, you gotta take it off.
You got it?
It's so hot still.
Huh?
It's so hot still.
Why is it not hot?
It is.
It's pretty hot.
Your new what, bud?
My new water sprayer.
Did you get one with a motor this time? Yeah. Is that what you're gonna use for that 8 gallon?
Did you see anything over there?
Yeah. With the battery? This thing here? I was gonna tell you we should wire up a pump to that one, but if you got this one, then that'll work pretty good. Oh, like right here in the back.
just got back from the test drive. I kind of don't like the way the exhaust sounds now. I don't know. It sounds a lot different, and it makes me feel like the car's broken. But pretty much the car, like, I don't know. Ty, what did you think about it?
I think it feels faster because it's like in peak boost for like longer.
It just
pulling, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not revving as fast, but it's just like pulling and pulling.
Because before, like third gear, like you just get into boost and it would just go like to rev limiter, like rah, bam, you know, and like rev limiter is like 6,800 on the stock 2J ECU, which is a huge downfall of it. But so this will kind of help me keep it off of the rev limiter and kind of still in the power band. I mean, the turbo on this thing spools. I think I'm at full boost at like 3,600 or something like that. It's like 3,600 to 68. Like that's not a bad power band. But yeah, so the exhaust, since it is basically before the diff, I think it cuts off about right here on the other side. I'm going to have to put an additional, you know, length and then maybe do like a little dump or something. So I kind of need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I don't know. I did kind of like having an exhaust go out the back, but if I kind of do like a little downturn thing, it'll make it a little bit louder. So it'll sound a little bit rowdier, and then it'll kind of clear out the smoke from underneath it, and I feel like it makes the smoke look a little bit more aggressive coming out from underneath the car. The other thing I would like to do for it is I got this thing off of the Amazon, and it's like an 8-gallon spot sprayer. And so basically what it does is it has a little electric pump in it. You just hook this up to like your battery cables or a switch, and basically as soon as it sees that you pull the trigger on here, it flows water. So if you guys have been familiar with my car for the past, this was kind of a temporary thing we did, and then I've just kind of ran with it. So there's a nitrous bottle hold down right there, and then sometimes this thing falls out of it, but basically I've had this sitting in my passenger seat for the past 2 years, and I have these little water sprayers up front. Let's see if I could do this while showing you guys. So I have these little water sprayers right here. You can see this line goes to that, and it basically sprays my intercooler, and you know goes through to the radiator, and my car actually does a really good job of cooling itself down. It's just those, you know, those battles when you're drifting. So you basically go one super hard run, line back up, and then do another super hard run. You know, and then let's say if it went into like a one more time or something like that, then it gets, you know, gets to the point where it's getting up to the around 240, 250, and then you're like, oh, I need to cool this thing down. So I'm going to actually officially mount this in the back. It'll be 8 gallons. It's funny, I still have my old nitrous thing mounted there, but go ahead, get this thing pulled out, and figure out how to strap it there. This thing was like 70 bucks or 80 bucks or something like that. I guess if I needed to, I could spray weeds with it too. I think just for the Pro-Am, it'll give me a little, you know, a little extra weight in the back, so I have more grip. Like, all I need to do is remove that thing out of there, and then just like fill it up with the hose, and we're good to go.
Ready to rip.
I think it's just gonna. This is gonna be like the simplest thing ever. Custom.
Custom, man. Link in the description, right?
Yeah.
You want your custom coolant, pump, sprayer.
Ratchet strap included.
Yeah, I was actually, like I said, I was thinking about it. I was going to tell you to get a
get like
windshield wiper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I could hook up something else, so when I'm doing that, it'll actually do the tires too. So it'll cool down the tires so that you get longer tire life.
Who, Taylor's doing them?
Yeah. Should send him a Snapchat.
So Taylor, send a text. Look what I'm doing.
I guess we could turn this on and see what it does. Oh.
Are you sure it's not? Did it shut off on its own?
Yeah. Oh, Oh man, there's some pressure in that.
Really?
You want to come up front?
Yeah.
Check this out. Try to turn off the hose too.
Just feel it.
Alright, you give a light.
Yeah.
Ready for this? How's it doing?
I mean, it's misting it pretty good. That's what you have on here is mister nozzles.
Yeah.
So, tight one, was it like a 10-minute install?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you already had the sprinkler misters and everything hooked up prior, but
Yeah, and I think I have some additional ones too, but it would be kind of funny to actually tee into it and almost have like 2 sprayers, since this is a lot thicker line. Just get two little like switches in there essentially, so I could do one for the tires and then I could do one for the engine and stuff. Engine and, you know, basically intercooler, radiator, and oil cooler. So
nice.
that just simplifies my life a lot, so I don't have to go like rear mount radiator and do all that crap. So yeah, I think the other thing I need to do is put that bumper on up there, that spare, because I broke this one too much. Pour the power out.
But why would someone have to go rear mount radiator? JZs don't get hot.
Well, they get pretty warm.
Huh.
So that coil does a really good job, but
Yeah.
still, I mean, you could do everything you want in the world. I mean, at the end of the day, we're beating the crap out of these things. So yeah, not bad. Alright guys, so I think that's probably going to be it for this video. I got that diff all installed. You can see I used my air hammer to kind of get it in there, so it's got some nice pretty markings on it. But you can see how low that this actual axle hangs. It hangs a lot lower than the other one did. And basically the only thing that is holding up my exhaust is my downpipe. So I definitely need to extend that back here, get it held on with some hangers, and so it's not just basically hanging right there. Look at that. I don't know why that decided to start leaking. But yeah, I don't know why the hell this did that. I wonder if it's this end. Yeah, there's like a hug on it. But yeah, that's kind of my cooling setup for the drift car. Honestly, it doesn't really get that hot. I mean, if I let it sit there and basically cool down for like a minute or so, it basically brings the temps right back down. But like I said, sometimes you just don't have that much time, and you know, I like to kind of try to baby this thing as much as I can, even though I do beat the crap out of it. But yeah, she's been doing good. I mean, I'm surprised that other diff lasted 5 years. I know I haven't had a video out in a couple days, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this upload so you guys have something to, so you guys at least have something to watch. I will be competing this Saturday at Pikes Peak International Raceway in the Southwest Drift Pro-Am. I've been kind of dabbling in and out of the Pro-Ams for the past 3-4 years or something like that. I don't really take it too seriously, but I do like driving with a lot of the guys there. I like, you know, driving at that level with you know, a lot of crazy cars and awesome drivers. So I think that's a lot of fun. And then we are going to do the Drift Colorado competition at the same track on Sunday. So basically 2 back-to-back days of drifting. I think they're doing like camping and like a music festival and all that stuff as well. I'll go ahead and I'll put the links in the description for both of those. So if you guys are in Colorado, be sure to come check it out and you know, support your boy. I got some more prep I need to do to this tomorrow, as well as the trailer, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. So anyhow, that's gonna be it. I guess stay tuned. Maybe I was thinking about getting back on like the daily upload type of thing. I know I've been going about 3 days in between uploads, but you know, with the whole getting my wisdom teeth out type of thing, that kind of sucked, and it still sucks, but you know, kind of pushing through it because I just have so much crap to do. So got a bunch of tires to mount tomorrow, but yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling because this video probably got way too long. Have a good one, guys. What's up, guys? Oh shit. Alright, welcome to the vlog today. No, Jamie, no.
Jamie, I just got my wisdom teeth taken out. And I made a special request that said, I want to keep them. And they said they would. They didn't give them to me, so I want Jamie to go back in there and go get them.
They probably didn't say that.
No, they go ask. If you don't go ask, I'm going to go ask.
Did you ask them before you got knocked out?
I'll tuck and roll.
No.
I'll tuck and roll if you don't. Go get them.
Did you ask them?
Yeah, I said that was a special request they put in before anything. And I talked to the doctor, I talked to the nurse, I said, I want it.
And they probably thought you'd forget about it.
But, I mean, obviously, but I didn't, so here I am, and I need them. I want them. Go get them.
I didn't want to go get them.
Okay, you don't, I'm gonna go get them.
No.
I'm gonna go get my damn wisdom teeth. I'm gonna fucking tuck and roll. I know how to work this shit. I'm not that fucked up right now, so we're gonna go get my wisdom teeth.
Don't drop that. No.
No.
Come on.
No, just go get them. I'll stay here.
I'll call them and see if they have.
I'll be a good boy. Say hey. Don't call them. Just go in there and say hey. Walk me in there.
Walk you in there.
But then baby staying in here, and that's worse. That's worse than me staying in here with the baby. Just go get my wisdom teeth, baby.
Can't leave you in the car.
You lock me in here.
No, because then I won't be able to get back in.
I'll unlock it. Please go get them.
I'm just gonna call them and see if they have it.
Don't call, because we're right here. Just go walk in there. Stomp in there.
No, they're gonna judge me.
Just say, hey, he wanted wisdom teeth. Are you taking the baby?
Well, I don't know what I did with myself.
Oh, tight. We didn't buy the loss protections.
Huh?
We didn't buy that plan.
Well, I don't think we need it.
So that Jamie lost her phone. Hey, are you gonna get the wisdom teeth? On my count 10, and I'm gonna go get them. Hey.
Did you take it?
What? Your phone?
Yeah.
No. How did they call you to tell you to come in?
Well, I thought I took it inside with me. And then
Alright, hey, when you're in there, get my teeth. I don't know either, but I'm gonna count to 10, alright? 1, 2,
go in.
3, 4, 5.
I really think you can
6.
live without them.
I want them. 7.
It's okay. Alright,
8,
ready, close the
9,
door.
10. Tuck and roll. Where you going? No, I'm alright. I was gonna go. No, walk me in there. Come on.
No, we can't leave the baby in the car.
Okay, I'm in the car. The baby's in the car. Go get my teeth.
I'll just call
No,
really quick.
they're gonna throw away. Call right now. Put it on speaker.
Okay, close the door. Close the door.
You're putting it in the drive like you're driving away.
Can you close the door?
I'll close the door if you call and get my teeth. Those are my wisdom teeth. You're putting on your seatbelt. God damn it, I'm gonna tuck and roll. I'm gonna go get my teeth.
Okay, well, okay, I'll call them.
I want my teeth. I want my teeth. They took my wisdom teeth. I want them.
Hi, this is Jamie. Trevor just left and he said he requested that you kept his teeth, but I don't think you did, so... Or I don't know if you can even do that.
No, I shouldn't have given them.
Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, thank you.
Jamie, you get my wisdom teeth back for me. I just had to nag. You just got to nag.
What did you just say? Nag.
You got to nag. Hey.
Hey, we just, actually we're still in the parking lot, but Trevor said that he requested that his wisdom teeth be saved, and I was just wondering if you had thrown them away yet.
What did they say?
She said she's gonna find out.
Oh no, that was a special request.
Can you put your seatbelt on?
Not until I get some wisdom teeth. Let's check it out. What do you think Philly going on from that?
I don't know when you look like a chipmunk.
I kind of want to drink water.
I don't know when you can have water.
That's my rusty.
I can't smell it
Oh,
from here.
yeah. Baby's upset.
Baby's upset because we're still here.
No, I don't know.
Okay, alright, I'll be right there. Thank you.
I told you.
Oh
I told you.
Okay, don't.
Thank you, honey. Yeah, she made a doggy inside. Maybe I should just do all my YouTube vlogs like this. Hey baby, do you got any words you want to say? Would you like to vlog? What do you want to say? Oh, that's what you want to say. Yeah, baby, that's how I would have felt if you gave me my wisdom teeth. You can't just take wisdom from somebody and not give it back. Jamie went and got a Starbucks. I gave her a Starbucks gift card for Mother's Day. I kind of want to take a drink of water. I haven't had anything to drink or eat since like last night before I went to bed. I think I went to bed at like 4. So I sent you guys a movie.
That's pretty gross. You know.
Oh, cool.
They're in pieces.
Well, they said they had to break them out, so.
Yeah.
Those dogs are they're just chilling in my shit.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Alright.
Alright, where we going?
Oh.
Should we lift?
What?
Should you lift a 6 lift for me?
If I can what?
6 lift.
I don't know what you're saying.
Drift.
Drift. I can't drift.
Alright, here, I'll pull the e-brake. Use the gas.
Use the gas. I don't want to drift.
Let's,
She's chewing on plastic back there.
it sounds like it.
Yeah, she shouldn't do that.
My
Can you
mouth.
reach your bottle? Oh, I can. Here you go, baby.
You love your bottle?
Bottle of what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Bottle of drink out of it because I'm thirsty.
Bottle of what?
I'm thirsty, baby.
You're thirsty, baby.
I'm a thirsty baby.
You're a thirsty baby.
Yeah. So we're going home. We going home?
Yeah, do you want to go home?
Let's go somewhere. Where are you going to go?
I don't know. I don't know where I want to go.
Since yesterday was Mother's Day, so it's today Father's Day.
No, Father's Day is in June, and yesterday wasn't Mother's Day.
What are you going to get me for Father's Day?
I don't know.
You know what you're going to get me.
What do you want for Father's Day?
What did you get?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't get any special requests. You gave the surgeon a special request for your teeth. I might have got a special request.
Maybe she has a special request.
Yeah, to get out of the car seat.
But she doesn't talk.
They said you're pretty hungry. Are you hungry?
They said I was hungry?
They told me that you said you were hungry.
Did I say I was hungry?
I don't know, that's what they told me.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. They said I could eat an hour after.
An hour after?
1 hour after.
Okay, well, it's been about 20 minutes, maybe.
Did you go in there and take me out of the chair?
Did I take you out of the chair?
Yeah.
No, they put you in a wheelchair.
Did you see me in the chair?
In the office?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just in there. Do you remember?
A little bit.
Do you remember in the wheelchair?
Yeah. We could try to stop. So you could stop over there and say we're not.
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah.
My whip is dry.
Huh?
My whip.
Your whip?
My whip is dry.
Your lip is dry.
Yeah.
Need some chapstick?
My kiss.
Or a kiss?
I got one.
Oh, wow, kiss.
Yeah.
How does your mouth feel? Can you feel it yet?
You feel like there's stuff in there.
Huh?
I feel like there's stuff in there.
It feels like there's stuff in there.
Yeah. Maybe a kiss and Baby Mama.
Yeah.
Baby Mama will make it all better, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, God, the baby's upset. She
That was an anger.
wants to.
Anger yell.
What she wants?
She wants out of the car seat.
She wants to run around. I can't wait till the baby can scratch my back.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be doing it all the time then.
You think she will?
She's fun, huh?
You gotta lift it harder.
Oh, he's turning. It's okay. You gotta rip it hard to get home because baby's upset. Maybe she's hungry too.
Yeah, well, I'm just counting on the baby scratch my back because it doesn't ever scratch my back anymore.
I don't scratch your back anymore.
No.
Yeah, I do.
For like 10 seconds
How long do you want me to scratch your back for?
until I fall asleep.
Until you fall asleep?
Yeah.
Every night?
Yeah.
No.
And you tell me I was so hard working.
I told you you were hardworking last night.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, you want me to say it?
And you say it with a basketball.
No. But I am already sleeping when you go to bed.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Maybe if you hit me with a just a hard work on that backpack, I'll probably go to the gym.
I doubt it.
I don't know, it's never happened, so we don't know.
I don't know. So they only took 2 teeth out?
I guess, that's all I have.
I only had 2.
You have to cut them up to get them out of there.
Yeah, you have to glue them back together.
Me?
Yeah.
You want to glue them back together for me?
I don't want to do it. Because they're your teeth, you know how they work. Or how they go together.
I don't know. I never seen them. They're underneath.
They're hiding.
Yeah, they're underneath.
What are we gonna do now? Are you taking a nap?
I come and go shop.
I think you should go to the shop. I told you to take it easy.
Yeah, I will. I think it will.
What are you gonna do at the shop?
I need a welded diff for that 220. I need to put the subframe. I gotta paint the subframe with the Supra. Pull one out of the other one, put it in that one so that it rolls around again.
Yeah.
And then, maybe the gas tank.
You got a lot to do.
You got a lot of things to do.
Baby's upset. I bought a quilt.
Ooh.
Huh?
Are you gonna like it or hate it?
Are you gonna like it?
Or hate it?
I don't know. I've never used the quilt to sleep, but maybe it would be nice. What?
I feel like you're gonna be
Well, if we don't like it, we don't have to sleep under it. Were you gonna cry if I didn't get your teeth?
I'm just gonna be upset.
You told me you were gonna cry.
Those are my homies. Those are my day one.
Your day one.
Day one.